Hello again to a new lesson in money management skills. Today we're going to learn how to place stop loss, target profit, and how much money we should risk in such a trade. As we learned, we always have to have the same risk in each trade so we can always make money in the end of the road. You cannot risk too much money in a single trade and risk a little in another one. You always want to stay the same risk unit as we described in the money management text lesson in the Patreon page. But before I started, I'm gonna bring your attention to the disclaimer, legal disclaimer here. I'm not a registered investment advisor or broker dealer. All I view here should be viewed as educational purposes. So let's get started. This is a trade we took a year ago, and it is falling wedge on stock NVAX, and we made money on that trade. It was wonderful. It didn't went to where we wanted, but at least we made money. This is how it looks when I posted the idea here, falling wedge. Gonna squeeze hard, watch it closely. When I click this button, it's gonna show the future bars, what happened after I posted the idea in TradingView. Okay, I'm gonna click this one. Look at this here. It went all the way up. I was expecting it actually to go all the way up again to 200, but it didn't. We still made money, and we can't complain. The stock market is always all right. At least we didn't lose money on that trade. But I'm gonna show you how to manage such a trade and when to place an entry and what to expect from such a setup. This is falling wedge. It's actually one of the best working setup in the stock market. And you have to learn how to trade it, how to spot it before it happens or while it's forming, and how to place your stop and profit target. And actually this is a very advanced level of trading skills, but actually by watching this video and lesson you're gonna learn a lot about this subject. I replayed the bars so we can go one by one and show you what to expect and how to do what you should do to enter a trade successfully and make money. And I'm gonna click the bar here slowly, and each candle of these represents a full trading day. Okay, I'm gonna click the play button here. Okay, it's a little bit faster. I'm gonna make it slower. Okay, so it moved a bit. We're still not going to enter the trade yet because it didn't close above the triangle, falling wedge, sorry. We should see it close above the falling wedge here. Okay, it closed down below, still watching the trade. Okay, now right now it closed above the falling wedge, as you can see here, and we have a perfect trade to be placed right now. But I'm gonna show you guys how to manage such a trade, when to enter it, and where to put your stop loss and profit target. Now we have this beautiful candle, as you can see here, closed outside of the falling wedge. It's showing strength, and we will enter the trade once it's made a higher high above this day candle. We cannot enter just like by closing outside the falling wedge. This is very disaster move. Don't do it. We're gonna wait until it closes above it make a new high, then we're gonna enter above the high of this day. and our stop loss is gonna be placed in the low of this day. I'm gonna measure how much is that percentage here. It is almost 10%, as you can see here, $9. And this is actually brings another subject about some people who are crying about not making money or in the stock market because they don't have a lot of money. You don't need a lot of money to make money in the stock market. You can trade by using only $100 and you still make a decent amount of money. Seriously, I'm not joking. We're gonna make 10% rate of return here in this trade, as you can see here, and you can make $10 out of $100, like 10% in a matter of a week. But the problem is, guys over there or traders out there, they do not pick the best stock. They do not pick the best pattern to trade. They always stick in the heavy stock like Apple or something, stock like big names. Those big names are very crowded and they don't much move most of the time. I mean, they move like sideways. They're very less volatile. So don't brag about not making money in the stock market. Just focus on learning the good patterns, the explosive patterns. We have the falling wedge here is one of the best pattern you should learn in the stock market. Now, as I told you guys, we're gonna enter the stock after it make a higher high of this day, above this day, and I'm gonna play it a bit. Look at this here. Okay, here's another day, still not triggered. We are waiting for the stock to make a higher high above this candle. Okay, I'll show you the profit targets. Here is okay, as $10, so it's gonna be 100. Here is 1 R. Okay, and for those who do not know what is R means, go back to my Patreon page, money management, risk unit, and what is it and how to use it. This line is +1 R, and another line here is +2 R. If the stock hits this level, we're gonna make 2 to 1 out of the money we risk. We're gonna make 2 R unit compared to the 1 unit that we are risking. If we stop out of the trade, if it hits stop loss, we're gonna lose 1 R, which is almost 10%. If it moves here, we're gonna make plus 10%. If it moves here, we're gonna make 20% on the trade. So that's 2 to 1 point ratio, risk for return. I'm gonna play it here. Okay, look at this. Look at this explosive candle. Look how beautiful pattern this is. Look how the stock moves so fast after it breaks the falling wedge. Here, we entered the stock here in the same day. We should be watching the stock or placing a stop limit here. Once we enter, okay, let's play the other day. Look at this. We already booked 1 full risk unit. Now, some people might take half of the position here, take it out, and some people just wait until it hits 2 to 1. Both are okay. Just go with the risk money management style that you are comfortable with. Look at this. In terms of 3 days, we made 20%. Look how explosive this candle is. Look how beautiful it is. So in just 2 days, 3 days only, we made 2 to 1 risk unit. 20% profit. You're gonna make 20 bucks out of just 100 bucks you bought into this stock. So don't tell me that you can make money out of little money. It's you who do not know how to do it. It's you who are not sure about where to go or what stock to buy. So this is a skill. Let's get it real here, and you should be courage enough to admit that you don't know how to trade. And that's okay. There is no offense. Don't take it as an offensive statement. Just learn the skill, learn how to trade, and you will be making a nice money out of very little money, as low as 100 bucks. So as you can see here, traders, we made 2 risk unit into this trade in a matter of 3 days. That's almost 20% profit. And it's not just like talking about after the fact happens. No, I spot the pattern too early here before the move even starts. We made money, and thankfully we are happy about our trade, and we're looking for another beautiful trade as this one here. So here is it, guys. Actually, I was expecting it to go all the way up here, but it didn't. But I'm not gonna cry about it. We made money here, and the stock market always on right. And although, look at this, although it didn't went all the way up there, it's still a great stock. And I'm gonna show you how is that in a minute. Let's play the bars here, and I'm gonna speed it up a bit so we can see what it did later on. Look at this. When you see any stock, look at this. Although it because it has falling wedge here, don't lose the stock. Don't remove it from the watch list. Keep watching it, because it's gonna place another pattern, as you're gonna see here in a minute. I'm gonna stop it here. Okay, look at this. It placed another pattern here, and this pattern is ascending triangle, as you can see here. Then what had happened, look at this. Look at this beautiful explosive move here, almost like 50%. Look at this, 100% move later on after this pattern. So always don't give up on the stock that it didn't do what you are looking for. Just keep it there. It's gonna give you another pattern in a while. And just like NVAX did, it gave us another pattern, beautiful, and exploded over here. Actually, I didn't trade it on stock. I bought a long call option, and I made a nice money on this big pump here. So here's the lesson come to end. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm looking to meet you in another tutorial lesson. Trader K here, and thank you, and bye bye.